Welcome to itdesk.tv. Now, problem solving and program design are essential skills in the world of technology. They involve the process of analyzing a problem, breaking it down into smaller components, and designing a solution using programming languages. Now, this process requires logical thinking, creativity, and attention to detail. Now, when faced with a problem, the first step is to understand its requirements and constraints. Now, this involves gathering information, asking questions, and clarifying any ambiguities that may be there. Once a problem is well defined, the next step is to break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces or parts, and this helps in understanding the problem better and allows for a systematic approach to finding a solution, and that's key. Now, after breaking down the problem, the next step is to design a solution using programming languages. Now, based on what you're trying to do, that will determine which programming language you use, the one that best fits what you're trying to accomplish. This involves writing algorithms, flowcharts, and things of that nature, which are step-by-step instructions that outline the logic of the solution. Programming is logical thinking. Algorithms can be represented with using flowcharts, pseudocode, or even the actual code in the programming language. And during this design phase, it is important to consider factors such as efficiency, scalability, and maintainability of the solution. An efficient solution is one that solves the problem in the most optimal way, using the least amount of resources. Scalability, now that refers to the ability of the solution to handle larger inputs or whenever the workload increases. Maintainability ensures that the solution is easy to understand, modify, and to debug in the future. Now, once a solution is designed, and this is very, very key, it needs to be implemented using a programming language. Now, this involves writing code that translates the algorithm into a language that the computer can understand and execute. The code needs to be syntactically correct and follow the rules of the programming language, or it just won't work. After implementation, the solution needs to be tested and debugged because there's going to be problems. The only thing that's sure is that it's gonna crash. And testing involves running the program with different inputs and verifying that it produces the expected results or the expected outputs. Debugging is the process of identifying and fixing any problems that arise or any bugs in the code. Problem solving and program design are iterative processes. It is common to go back and forth between the stages, refining the solution as you gain new insight. It is also important to document the solution using the problem statement, algorithm, and code for future reference, and for anyone who will come along who's going to need this information in order to make changes to your solution. And in conclusion, the problem solving and the program design are crucial skills for anyone working in the field of technology. They involve problems, breaking them down, designing solutions, implementing them using programming language, and testing and debugging these solutions. And these skills require logical thinking, creativity, attention to detail. All these are essential for developing efficient, scalable, and maintainable software solutions. We're going to be embarking on that, and we're going to be doing a deep dive into these topics for the CSEC syllabus. Now, I'm sure you know someone who would benefit from these sessions, someone who is doing the CXC syllabus for IT that needs assistance, someone who's going to be doing that examination soon. Like, share, subscribe, and forward this channel to them so they can benefit. itdesk.tv, unlocking doors.